Because of SoJust, I have the place to network that fits me and my goals and my values.
Because of SoJust, I am no longer scared to go to networking events in Boston.
Because of SoJust, I've met a great deal of awesome people.
Because of SoJust, I feel connected to the progressive community in Boston, in Eastern Massachusetts. I feel like there's this great swell of people doing really good work, doing really interesting creative things that I wouldn't know about if I didn't come here.
SoJust is a social experiment that has gone far beyond my wildest dreams. It's an opportunity for people to show up, to be more than just a business card, to bring more of their full selves into that space. It is a lot of really cool words strung together like cross-issue, cross-cultural, progressive community network and movement in Boston based on the philosophy of abundance and radical inclusion. It is meaning behind those words. It's what happens when you bring together like-minded, left-leaning, progressive, social justice activists, artists, etc. into a space, but you lightly facilitate so they actually get to meet each other.
It's not a space that you can come to and just completely feel out of sorts, because there's so many different ways that we get people connected. I love the bingo sheets, for example. It helps you get in and out of conversations so you don't feel stuck.
Those ask me about and I'm looking for tags are kind of our instant icebreakers. They are ways that people can self-identify by their interests and things that they are really excited about or knowledgeable about, with information that they can share with others. And also the I'm looking for tags give you an ability to put out your own needs to the community so that somebody who might be able to meet that need can identify you easily and know to approach you.
I hadn't really realized what a resource it could be till just now, because usually I'll just have a name tag saying, I'm a photographer, ask me about photography, but like, I need to learn about Twitter right now, and I could exchange something for that. So I have a Twitter name tag, and several people gave me really helpful advice and linked to my Twitter account just now.
And we have a jobs board, and we have a career coach on hand, and we have people who are really just trying to help each other.
There are a lot of times when I've come to connecting and I've actually physically connected people, say, oh my God, you're looking for this? You know what? This person will be, and I have brought them together to make that actually happen, which I think is like magic.
Everyone's just very friendly and open, and always have make some interesting connection that I've either finding someone. Today I met someone who went to my high school in Maine, very small high school, so that was a surprise. And yes, there's always something like that.
Someone described it as the progressive movement is a series of individual connections between people, and SoJust really fosters those connections.
My very first connecting, I put on my name tag that I was looking for a feminist writing group, and I met my dear friend Susan, and she said, I'm part of a social justice writing group and we accept new members in October. So I joined, and I found a lovely writing group, and I've been with them ever since.
I've launched a nonprofit trying to get people more civically engaged, and a lot of different people that kind of helped out with the first major event were people I met through Robbie or through SoJust. So it's really a networking opportunity with a lot of like-minded people who want to make the world a better place.
I like the sense of community, the welcoming atmosphere, and meeting all different types of people.
It's a very welcoming community for LGBT people, for people of color, for people with varying levels of ability. And we work hard to be welcoming and to reach out and include people from a broad spectrum of identities and alliances and communities.
It's a nice place where you can bring more of your full self into the room. You don't have to worry. Sometimes I've been at other networking events and I tell people I write for a feminist blog, and you don't know how that conversation is going to go. But here you can be more of yourself, and people kind of get the language that you're trying to speak to them.
So when we got started with SoJust, we were organizing 2 socials every single month in a different neighborhood all around the greater Boston area. We did knitting in Forest Hills in Jamaica Plain. We went bowling by Alewife. We went roller skating at Chez Vous in Mattapan. We had drinks in Dorchester. Really changed it up every single month, twice a month, doing a social. And we did that on purpose. We did that because we wanted this to not be that group, whatever that meant for people. We didn't want it to be limited in its scope or in its inclusivity.
I'm not someone that loves big networking events. I always get a little bit shy at these events. I prefer the small events. That's why I like the Games for Justice or Beach for Justice, because you really get to sit with people and get to know them.
I actually love when we've done the board games, because that one's a lot of fun. The bowling, the billiards, even when we played outside, and like frisbee and box ball and, different things like that. So yeah, all the different events. Sometimes I don't get to go to everything, but I try my damnedest to go as much as possible.
I mean, there's really something for everybody to do and everybody to get interested in. There's stuff to just play and have fun and relax. Like I know they have the dating nights, which is cool. And there's also, more serious learning events. So there's a little bit of everything, and it's all sort of geared towards people that have similar interests and values.
One of the things that SoJust is really about is getting people to meet in person, and a really good way to do that is to provide professional development or personal development opportunities. And because we're all about radical inclusion and hospitality and sharing resources, we wanted to make this information and make this series as accessible as possible to other people. So it's very affordable, and the door cost is split with the trainer. So they're not charging us their usual fee. They're donating their time and expertise to the community, but they do get some compensation from us, and SoJust does as well. So everybody wins.
I think that those are really great opportunities to learn a lot of new skills. I loved the Excel Prof Dev. I'm a huge geek, and I just love learning new Excel tips and tricks.
There's nothing else really like this to provide this side of space for people to meet and talk and learn about their different silos in the movement. So I love coming to these, and I'm really happy to be here.
I'm an introvert and I am terrified of networking events. But I came here and I was surprised to find that the people at SoJust are so welcoming and so open and so kind. That it's actually been, and I never say this about networking events, but I've actually enjoyed myself.
Because of SoJust, I have learned a lot from the people who come here, and have also been able to have really good conversations, and have also been able to get a lot of petitions and signatures for a lot of different initiatives and different things that I've been working on over the years.
Because of SoJust, I got a client, for an editing client.
Because of SoJust, I feel that Boston has a really wonderful network of people who are interested in social justice issues, and that they have a space to meet each other and work with each other and build a stronger community base.
Because of SoJust, I feel like I can go to networking events and not be terrified.
Because of SoJust, people in prison might have better math skills.
Because of SoJust, I have some strong relationships in the nonprofit social impact space, which have been extremely important to me and very grateful for.
Because of SoJust, I was able to make lots of friends and very meaningful connections in a really short time since I moved to Boston.
Because of SoJust, I've met an awful lot of really cool people, and am able to coordinate a professional development series, and just had a great time. I've met so many cool people, learned about a lot of organizations in the Boston area and all the neat things that they're doing, and help to be part of a larger resource that serves the Boston community.
Because of SoJust, I met my husband. So I am now happily married, and I'm really excited that networking led to meeting somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Because of SoJust, I am more plugged into a wider variety of communities in the Boston area.
Because of SoJust, I've been able to learn about creating a welcoming community and environment, and and have been able to get my friends involved in lots of cool things as well.
Because of SoJust, I'm a better person.
Happy birthday! Yay!
Happy 10 years. That's what I want to say.